I share this link. We are live, sir. 1 second. Let's see.
And where are we live on what channel?
On UPK Sons of Thunder. Is that Tawab, sir?
Yeah, on YouTube, right? I know
Count,
I'm just sharing it.
count. I'm about to share it to my Facebook right now, sir. I'll tag you, Salakia. I don't know why.
What's up?
Oh no, just technical.
We're on live. We're
Yes,
on
sir.
live. Calls. All right. I'm gonna cut the calls.
Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Perfect. All right. Shalom, Israel. Salakia for the slight delay. I want to say big ups to the Most High, the water to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. We got Commanding General Yahanna in the building, man. You understand?
Most High in Christ.
You know,
Yeah.
getting ready to rock and roll. Um, we are going to cover Daniel chapter 8 and 9. Um, a lot of information you can expect to come out, and more importantly, why um, these two chapters are so important today, why this history and why the visions and prophecies that Daniel received are so prominent to us in 2026. You understand? So it's very important for us to take heed to this truth. What we've been given, the scriptures say, in the apocrypha, the Bible, it says, uh, take heed of the opportunity or observe the opportunity. Being in this truth is absolutely a gift from the Most High, and it is an absolute blessing to be in the truth, to know who the 12 tribes are, the greatest kept secret known to man of who we are as a people, and the understanding of this Bible. You understand? So, with that, I'm going to, of course, Commander Juliana is going to break down Daniel chapter 8 and 9. The floor is all yours, sir.
Most High in Christ. We do it together. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Godal Hart in California holding it
Damn
down
right.
the Valley Camp. You know how they do. You know what I mean? One water for Officer One the water for having me. Appreciate being on with you. You understand? Sons of Thunder channel for those of you that don't know on YouTube. Let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Ibad Hayah in the studio with me, man. Always faithfully working hard at the work of the Most High. And yeah, Daniel in the 8th chapter is a perfect time. First of all, to figure out the weeks of Daniel. Some of them, do you know some of these fools they have a Daniel diet out? Supposedly you could go on that's just like Daniel's. They got
Mm.
a few. Yeah, I think they have an Ezekiel one and stuff like that. Like that's what Edomites is into instead of what is the Most High saying. Like that is like you shouldn't even open the Bible unless you want to know what is the Father saying that's above. But if you think the Father is nothing, you won't be concerned. So let's get into it. You gonna read or who or you want I
I
what
can
you
read, sir.
feeling?
I can read.
Okay, all
Come on,
right.
kind, sir.
Let's dig
Daniel,
it in.
come on, kind, sir. Daniel chapter 8, verse 1. In the third year of the reign of King Belshazzar, a vision appeared unto me, even unto me, Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first.
He had a vision before this, which is in the earlier chapters, but then this is a new vision coming to him, which the mercy of the Most High, many brothers and sisters are going to have visions as we going forward. Some already have. Sometimes the Most High will pick a brother or two or several brothers, sometimes even a sister, and give them a vision. The church capitalized on that by lying on it, right or wrong.
Come on,
Like they
kind.
the church lied on it and tried to act like all of their desires and lusts were visions from God. Visions God told me to ask you for this money and that money and shake you down. And now they crying they don't, they failed the people. Yes, they've been failed the people with this. All right. Go ahead, Art.
Come on, kind. Verse 2. And I saw in a vision, and it came to pass, when I saw that I was at Shushan in the palace, which is in the province of Elam.
And
And
that
I,
Shushan, it's lock it. That Shushan at the palace was in Iran. That's where that's at. Okay. Go ahead.
come on, kind. And I saw in a vision, and I was by the river of Ulai.
Right. Right. And this area right here, okay, was ruled, believe it or not, by the East Indians or by a portion of the East Indians. The empire of Elam was the what we know today as your East Indians. Part of them was into Pakistan, Iran, all of those areas. All of them are considered part of that Persian Empire, that greater Persian Empire. Go ahead.
Come on, kind. Verse 3. And then I lifted up mine eyes and saw.
Me pause you for a second out. Is it our speaker, Ibad, or is it Thabawan's microphone? There's something you coming across to us very scratchy.
Hmm, let me see.
Can we turn our TVs down just to see that maybe we have ours too loud?
Come on, kind,
Or
sir.
sound on your end? It's coming in crystal on your end.
Yeah, you
Your
sound, you,
sound when you speak.
come on, kind. I sound fine.
Go up just a little bit, Ibad. Go ahead, Thabawan. Salakia.
Testing, testing, testing.
Yeah, that's it. It's our. It was on our end.
Okay, no
Salakia.
problem. No problem, sir.
Go ahead. Turn it up a little bit, Ibad, if you can. Just a little bit more. Salakia. Go ahead, Warrior. Thwada.
Yes, sir. Come on, kind. Daniel 8 and 3. Then I lifted up mine eyes and saw, and behold,
A
there,
little more.
there stood before the river a ram which had two horns. And the two horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last.
Yeah, two horns by this river had come up with this ram. Two empires. Go ahead. That were really tied to each other. Talking
Mm.
about the Persians and the Medes. This is the Lord showing Daniel in the empire that he's in how this empire is going to be destroyed. Same way the Lord showed us in these scriptures how America will be destroyed by the hand of the Lord. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Come on, kind. Verse 4. And I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, so that no beast might stand before him, neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand, but he did according to his will and became great.
Right. He did whatever he wanted to do to make himself great. Okay. He pushed left, he pushed right, he pushed any way he wanted to make his empire powerful. Go ahead.
Kind of kind. Verse 5. And as I was considering, behold, an he goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth and touched not the ground.
That he goat that came from the west, you know who that was. That was Esau. He had come from the rest and is from the west, and he's called that he goat because that's exactly what they worship, man. They worship the goat head. They
Mm.
worship Satan. Go ahead. That's why
Kind.
in all their rituals they love that goat head for those rituals. Go ahead.
Mm. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he came to the ram that had two horns,
And
which
that notable horn between his eyes, that was Alexander the Greek. He was the notable one. Those Greeks were the notable ones that came up in his empire. It was a whole empire of Edomites,
mm,
but that empire came up greater. Remember, it was Mesopotamia, Macedonia, and different empires that they all amassed with. But that Roman, that Alexander the Greek, that really ended the Greek Empire and started the Roman Empire, that was that notable horn. Go ahead.
kind. Verse 6. And he came to the ram that had two horns, which I had seen standing before the river, and ran unto him in the fury of his power. And verse 7. And I saw him come close unto the ram, and he was moved with choler against him, and smote the ram, and brake his two horns. And
Right, meaning he was moved with anger and fury against that empire. The Greco-Roman Empire came up against the Persian and the Mede Empire, and they crushed the Persian and the Mede Empire. Alexander spent most of his life in Persia, in the Persian Empire.
mm,
Even though he was a Greek and a Roman, he loved down there in the Persian Empire more. Go ahead.
yes, sir. Kind. But he cast him down to the ground and stamped upon him, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand.
Right. He stamped on him, stamped the hell out of him until there was nothing left. He destroyed their kingdom till there was nothing left until he ruled everything. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Therefore the he goat waxed very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken.
When he was strong, the great horn was broken, meaning Alexander died.
Mm,
Right when the empire was at its strongest, had conquered everybody, ruled over everybody, his horn, he lost his life. Go
mm.
ahead.
Kind. The great horn was broken, and for it came up four notable ones towards
Four notable ones. Go ahead.
towards the four winds of heaven.
Right, towards the four winds of heaven. That winds of heaven is important. Towards the four winds of heaven, meaning he blew on every empire with those four men. And those four men were called the four tetrarchs. They were the four men that he divided his kingdom into. Alexander, before he died, he gave each portion